I'm Erin Anderson, near Montgomery, Indiana, where Helena is working side by side with their farmer customers to help them tackle the challenges of each growing season. From crop protection to seed recommendations and precision ag technology, their team is out in the field solving problems in real time and helping growers maximize their investment. My day started like most do for Helena's agronomy team, in the truck, on the phone with local farmers, and headed out to the field. Today, I'm riding along with Brad to get a first-hand look at what it takes to keep things going. I'm Erin Anderson, Brownfield anchor reporter based in Indiana, here today with Brad from the Montgomery, Indiana location of Helena. Tell us about your experiences, Brad, and your current role, and a little bit about your history.
Okay, I've been with Helena for 9 years now. I'm in their sales department as far as that goes. And actually been in the industry, the local ag industry, for about 28 years now. Graduated Purdue in 1996, and here I am.
Talk to us a little bit about the history of this Helena location.
Yeah, well, my uncle started the business in Davis County in, I think it was 1957. Helena decided to invest and buy the facility. So we've been a local establishment for years, and now we've been a part of Helena for 9 years.
As we headed on down the road, I wanted to learn more about the farm we were visiting and how they utilize Helena's product lineup.
They farm probably about 3,600 acres in Greene County. White Farms is their name, the farm name. Two brothers, Jake and Jordan White, with their dad, Steve. Like us, they've been in the business, been established up there for years. And we've been fortunate enough to do business with them for about a solid 7, maybe 8 years now. So corn, soybean rotation, great working relationship.
Talk to us about the products that this grower specifically uses, and talk about Quick Shot and what that is as well.
Well, Quick Shot is the newest product that we've offered this year. You know, it's the 80-20 talc graphite blend that we're selling with the nutrient pack, N, P, and K. It also has sulfur, zinc, manganese, and copper. The whole idea behind that is trying to get a better pop out of the seed, a little more bushels, better seed germ, and more seed flow through the planter. As far as the products they use for us, it's a whole array of products, you know, from their seed all the way to their ag chem, to their fertilized, humics, side dress solutions, and everything that they use.
Talk to us about a typical day in your life at this Helena location. I know no day in agriculture is typical, but give us a quick brief overview.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in sales, and that's what I do 90% of the year, as far as just going out and selling and then calling and communicating. But the last week or 10 days, you know, we're into, I don't know if you call it mass production or what it is. So we're trying to get a lot of stuff done, a lot of stuff to the field, a lot of stuff in the ground. So, you know, my role changes quite a bit to communicator / manage the rest of the guys, the applicators and everything that we're trying to get out to the field and trying to be as efficient as possible to help with efficiency and try to get things done as quick as can.
Give us a quick overview of some of the things that we're going to see today and what you guys will be talking about.
Okay, the grower we're going to see, Jake, he's going to be planting beans today and use Quick Shot on the beans. And as I said, the grower puts out about 1,600 to 1,800 acres of beans. So, and they're better than half or 2/3 of the way done.
And talk a little bit about planting progress in this area. I know you mentioned they're not exactly where they want to be, but talk about just overall customers and where everybody is in this area.
20 years ago, this calendar day wasn't late, but in this day and age, now May the 15th, they would like to have all their beans in the ground. Starting this 3rd week of May, we've had a good week this week, and but the push is on to try to get done.
Have you had any significant challenges with any of your growers this year?
No major significant challenges as far as that goes, but the overall temperature in my area has been a little cooler, and with the moisture that we've used up or kind of went through here in April, May, with the cool temperatures, the soils have definitely been cooler and just hasn't provided us the right planting window to get after it and get a lot of our stuff done.
Talk about how your plant specifically matches that slogan of Helena.
Well, the Helena's people, product, knowledge. I mean, the slogan for Helena is everything, because it's a great slogan and it is what we are about. You know, we want good people and we want to have answers and the knowledge the grower needs for what he has going on in his situation. So Brad explained the struggles his customers have had this spring, but now it's time to see the farm for myself.
We pulled up at the farm to meet the grower and take a closer look at what's happening in the field.
Well, it's a beautiful day for it.
Yes,
That's
it is.
for sure.
Yes, it is. Hello, Jake.
Morning, Brad.
How are you?
Oh, wonderful.
Doing all right, Jake?
Doing good.
Yeah, this is Aaron from the
Hi,
Brownfield
Aaron.
Network.
Nice to meet you.
So,
I wanted to see what this was really all about, so I hopped in the tractor with Jake.
Talk to us about your season so far. How's everything been going? Give us the rundown.
It's been pretty chaotic with all the rains that we've had. It finally dries out enough for us to run a day or two, and then we just get rained out again. The process begins all over again.
Tell us about what you're planting today.
So we're planting Asgrow soybeans from Helena. I just emptied out Zetabo from BASF that Helena also sells as well. So a tool running right now.
Talk about the soil conditions and growing conditions so far in this area. I know weather has been a challenge, but overall, what is this area like?
It's just, at this point, trying to get everything in the ground that we can. We're currently running on sandy clay, and we have a lot of muck ground that's going to take a while for it to dry out before we can get on ahead. But try to pick and choose which areas of the farm are dry enough, and then we send our crews there, and then wait for the next to dry out.
How many acres of corn and soybeans would you say you have in the ground currently?
Probably 1,200 acres of soybeans and probably 900 acres of corn, roughly. So we've been able to get some corn in the ground, even with the planter issues that we've had.
Talk about your relationship with the folks at Helena and with Brad. I know you work pretty closely with him.
Yeah. So we've been with Helena now for like 8 years, and most of the men and women that work at Helena now, they're almost like family. You know, we see them every week, are on the phone with them all the time, and they're very good at chaos management because they don't just deal with me, they deal with 100 farmers just like me that need things right then and there. So they're very good at allocating their resources where they need to go, when they need to go. I mean, if I call at 8 o'clock at night, he's like, well, I've got a guy still at the shop, or, you know, I'll send somebody up first thing in the morning. So that's always amazing for us in the farmer perspective that, you know, even though it's our business, we feel like, but, you know, they're part of it because they care just as much as we do. What's amazing is they try to educate all their farmers, you know, and help them understand what products work, what products don't. You know, they're just really good about education as far as, you know, us as farmers. One of the good things about Helena, like, we have a great relationship not only with the managers and the salespeople, but their operators and, you know, the women at the desks, or, you know, just all of them do an amazing job, and we have a great relationship with all of them.
Talk about the products that you use from Helena. I know you mentioned that you use Quick Shot. Talk about how that product has been used on your farm.
Well, we just now got, this is our first year with Quick Shot, so it's actually going on our soybeans that we're planting in the ground right now. We pretty well treated all of them with it, so this is my first year to get any data off of it. But as far as, you know, Helena as a whole, you know, we use Hydrocume. Obviously, everybody uses a lot of Hydrocume. We use Zypro, Xyway as well in our starter fertilizer. Pretty much most of the things that Helena sells, we're using it. So, and we've had great luck out of it. No mixing issues, you know. Definitely big impacts on yields.
hey, I appreciate probably the 45 minutes we brought from you today, you know, to kind of go over this, you know, and all the work from Helena, everything you've done with this.
Yeah, not a problem. I appreciate everything you guys do for us. It's been I mean, you guys are pretty much like family now.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
I mean, seriously. So,
yeah.
With the visit wrapped up, we headed back to Helena's Montgomery location to review the data and talk through next steps. It's time to connect with Paige, Helena's agri-intelligence technician, to talk through the tissue sampling process.
Now I want to relay to Paige, you know, she's well aware that whites are partial aggregate and partial Asgrow, soybeans Asgrow being our product. The thing we have is we have Quick Shot that is on our Asgrow beans. So I'm hoping to get capture maybe some plant sampling and try to get some differences that we see maybe Quick Shot has provided for us out of the gate versus the competitive product, the AgriGo beans.
I'm thinking at least 3, maybe 4 samples through the season. If you're good with that, start that early vegetative and then run it through reproductive. We could probably capture during fungicide time that way and see if we need to throw anything else in the mix. And then I really think if we can get the yield data, we could do those yield by trials and get those reports that we could do yield by hybrid and yield by product as well.
And when we break it down, it seems like that's really helped you with the whole farm and
Yes.
other people that we've dealt with as far as Helena and what they're trying to get to. That's really helped you with other farms on the whole farm getting
Yes.
it set up.
Yeah, sounds good.
Spending the day at Helena has given me a whole new appreciation for the work they do to support their farmers. They use science, strategy, and a whole lot of time and energy spent out in the field. For this team, success truly does start with relationships and end with results.